We're here with Michael from Schwalbe. Thank you so much for doing an interview with us.
Great pleasure.
All right, so tell us a little bit about what Schwalbe is up to these days. What's the latest?
So Schwalbe is always trying to make a tire that fits every guy, every people in the world, especially on the Spezi. We haven't been here for like 3-4 years due to pandemic, and now we're seeing like people having demand for special tires and special sizes, which is crazy, but a lot of fun to see all these special bikes here and the people around. So we're not just here to show our newest products, but we're also here to listen to the customer to see what's the demand and trying to fit in new tires with new technologies into this market.
So, Michael, before we start looking at all these products, you brought this up and we talked a little bit off air about the innovation and development that Schwalbe is involved with to bring these new products. So, how important is that to Schwalbe? What sort of development do you guys do?
So, the newest technological stuff that's coming is coming from the sportive tires, so road bike tires, gravel, cyclocross, and especially mountain bike. And these departments are developing new materials, new compounds to make the fastest tire, the lightest tire, the most grippiest tire. And we in the tour segment are using those technologies to make a normal touring tire faster, lighter, more durable, and everything. And this is how we're bringing new tires to the market.
Sounds great. All right, let's take a look at some of these newer tires, especially the ones that are important to our recumbent riders.
Yeah. So one of the newest tires, we launched it 2 years ago, is the Schwalbe pickup. As I said, we're using technologies from other parts. This is, from the construction side, a mountain bike tires with 5 to 6 layers of carcass, depending on the size. It's a tire that's specially made for cargo bikes. We use a very grippy compound, especially for long john bikes that sometimes without load have like problems with grip on the front end. That's a tire compound that works pretty good below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, like 33 degrees, something like that, or minus 10 degrees Celsius in European language. It's a very durable tire, and due to the many layers of carcass, we have a very good puncture protection on the thread in the middle, but also on the sides. So if you're going up like from the road and to how would say it in English, the sidewalk.
Yes.
Yeah. So you have a curbs or something. This tire is very stable. Also puncture protection. Great tire for rough use.
So on the protection, on the puncture protection for these things, there are layers inside that are hardened. Is there some material like Kevlar type of material? What do you do?
So we're using the 67 EPI carcass, which we use in the higher grade tires, but we're using a lot of those layers. And due to that, the tire is very stable and very strong, and the puncture protection also got very strong to this.
So these are different special compounds of rubber that you use, yeah?
Exactly. Also a special compound of rubber. But the carcass is it's something like a cloth, but a nylon cloth. And due to a lot of layers, you get a very thick cloth, which makes it very strong.
Good. Yeah, that's a good explanation for how you do the puncture proofing. So
yeah.
Good.
Okay. So we're also using higher puncture protection in tires like the classic Marilyn Plus tires.
All right.
Sorry, there's a cord in here. The difference from this tire to that tire, we're using a rubberized puncture protection, which in this tire is 5 millimeters thick, and this is our Marilyn Plus protection. We also call unplattbar in German, which is the flatless. So a lot of things that puncture your tires are quite short, like 5 mil long or something, and due to thick puncture protection, it doesn't get through the inner tube. So that's a tire that keeps on rolling, it's very durable. People riding like 10, 12,000 miles on one set of tires. So that's a set and forget tire.
Right, Marathon Plus got to be the #1 tire for recumbent riders.
Absolutely.
Overall.
So the Marathon Plus is a series of tires. We have the normal Marathon Plus, which is very slicky, runs very fast on road, but we also have this Marathon Plus tires in more off-road versions. For example, on the other side, we can switch over to the Marathon Plus Tour. Okay. So, as I said, Marathon Plus Tour is the newest tire in the Marathon Plus series. Also the 5 millimeter Smart Guard puncture protection. But we got a bit more grippier thread pattern. So if people like to drive on gravel, a bit of mud, it's not a mountain bike tire, but gives you more safety on especially like loose underground. The bigger size also have an extra puncture protection on the side, so going up curbs like the pickup doesn't kill the tire. Also runs on the flatless.
Nice.
And something very special.
Yeah.
Something you see here on the bike. Also here in front is a brand new Marathon Evo series tires. We're using a construction and rubber compound that we use from the fastest road bike tires we have. Due to this, the tire is very light, still have a pretty good puncture protection, and it's very fast. We use a very fast rolling compound in the center and a bit softer compound on the side, so if you're going to travel into corners, the tire doesn't slip away. Works great also under wet conditions. In the normal e-bike tires, you can save up to 7% of battery life, so it brings you further. But if you use it on the normal bike, it makes you so fast. It's like you mount this tire and you feel like, wow, my bike feels boosted. It's so fast, so quick, and saves energy. Great fun tire to ride, even on gravel bikes or mountain bikes. We go up to 55 millimeters thickness in 28 inches. So you can take a 29er mountain bike and ride one of those tires. Due to the tire is very new, we don't have a lot of sizes yet, but we're trying to bring that tire also to smaller sizes so other people can advantage from this technology. So Schwalbe is using the recycling for inner tubes for some years now, but last year we started the recycling for tires. So we are worldwide the first company that can recycle bicycle tires, and we use a special process that takes the materials of the tire. One is a pyrolysis oil, which is used for textile. So companies like Vaude use for sport textile, they use this oil, and we use the recycled carbon back to put it back into our tires. So this is the first time we are able to recycle a tire to the fullest, to put the materials in a new tire. We started this last year in Germany, and 1,600 bike shops are now using this system. So the tires are collected inside of the shop in a big box, which are around 200 tires fit in, and then we bring it to a company in Germany, and they do the pyrolysis process, and we buy the recycled carbon back from them to make new tires. And also we are using a lot of fair trade rubber. We do like about 20 to 30 million tires per year, so we're not able to put the fair rubber into every tire. So we're working hard so that we have more fair rubber in future to put it in more and more products of us, because we are trying to be more green, more environmental friendly, having healthier products, because each, as you know, that a normal tire has a lot of chemicals, and we're trying to reduce it to the maximum without losing any performance. So we're working hard on that, and it will be very interesting what's coming in the next year.
Right. So the process then is the German bike rider just brings their used tires when they're all done to their local bike shop, drops it off, and that's their...
Every bike shop that participates on this program has a big box that fits 200 tires, just can put in the tire. The bike shops can take a little fee for the tire, but anyways, most bike shops do that for not for recycling, but for throwing away. And and then these boxes are collected by us and brought to the company in Western Germany, and they do this pyrolysis process.
Sounds great. Well, that's a very sustainable way to maintain your business. I think that's wonderful. So what do we have here?
Something special. It's not a tire, but we launched this product last year. A lot of bicycle riders try to clean their bikes up. And there are a lot of products which you spray on the bike and rinse your bike off. But the thing is, like, you buy a bottle and it's super expensive. You clean your bike 10 times and then the bottle is empty and then you need to buy a new bottle. This is our bike soap. It looks like a normal soap. It's 100% degradable. You wetten this brush, take a bit off, and you can wash up to 100 times your bike with one set of soap. And as soon as the soap is used, you just buy a new soap for a small amount of money, put it back in. The cool thing is you can put it in your pocket. It doesn't it's not leaking, so you don't lose anything. It's 100% degradable, and even the brush is made from 100% wood and natural brushes. So we're trying our best to make the world a better place, just by small steps.
And that is very clear from what you've already told me. So.
And even though you can even use it to wash your hands, the only thing is you need to, because it takes off the fat of your skin, you just put it a little bit back on your skin, like with cream. But you can wash
Sounds
Watch
good.
yourself with it.
You can be as clean as your bike.
Yes.
All right. Well, Michael, thank you so much
Was
for
a big
showing
pleasure.
us around Schwalbe.
Have a good day and see you next time.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to thank our amazing sponsors here at the Laidback Bike Report at Spezi 2023. Who are they? Let's see. Radical Design, HP Velotechnic, Bent Revolution. Let's see. We got Jersey Bents, Falco E Motors. We've got TerraCycle.
Yes.
Let's see. Connecticut Yankee Peddler. And anybody else? Andrew at Trailside Trikes. I think
forget him.
No, for sure not. So, guys, thank you so much for supporting us at the Laidback Bike Report here at Spezi 2023. All right, guys, go on by. That's amazing. Look at them.